boy. Hello, Dimitri. I think we're back and live. Certainly not a great start for just wanting to hurry up and get out and get a ride in. So I had a little bit of battery technical issues this morning. So my configuration is slightly different. Hence, it caused me a little bit of issues. So one of the my 30,000 battery packs decided it doesn't want to turn on, so I have the bigger 50 amp, the 50,000 in the backpack, and so it takes up quite a bit more space, and so I couldn't necessarily put the grid lock system in there that I normally use to hold two of the modems up, and that just led to more issues. I'm pretty sure that it probably kicked out one of the cables, and somehow it just decided to shut the whole system down. Yeah, so all right, well, let me get back on my track here. I was just trying to decide which way I want to go. I really want to head towards downtown. However, the problem is the wind is blowing in that direction. So I'm thinking about heading out instead of Albuquerque, maybe head out towards either Bernalillo or Loma Larga. So let me get over to that junction. Yeah, thanks, Dimitri. Appreciate the lurks. I think I'm going to go a direction I haven't gone with the stream before, and that's take Bernalillo, 333 to Bernalillo, I believe that's what I might do. So once again, I was trying to get out early so I can get back home and try to jump on chores and such right away. And as you can see, I'm out here late already. But it doesn't matter. It's not like I got a lot to do today. Pretty much just want to jump on some yard work. Maybe a little bit of bike work if I can get it in there, squeeze it in there. And I got a bit of a surprise coming up this afternoon. Yeah, I'm about to make a purchase this afternoon. In fact, the guy is going to drive down from Santa Fe and deliver my purchase today. So I actually started communicating with him while I was actually out traveling on business. He hit the local cycling email list. So there's a cycling list that most of the cyclists in New Mexico area, specifically Santa Fe, Albuquerque, are on. And so he hit the list with the bike that he's selling. And so I've been inquiring about it. Let him know that I wouldn't be back home for like another week, but I expressed interest, and if he still had it, that I would like to look at it. So I got to look at a couple of pictures of it, and at this point in time, there's no question in my mind that I'm going to buy it. So I'm pretty excited about that. So, do I spoil the surprise or just post the pictures when I get the thing? I'm glad I'm going this way, because that wind is quite strong. Well, it's not really strong, but it is definitely a headwind. So, definitely going the right direction today, as much as I just wanted to cruise into downtown. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and hit Loma Larga. No, I'll tell you what, I've never taken the stream to Bernalillo, so I'm going to take the stream to Bernalillo. All right, Bernalillo it is. So that means I'm going to go right. That was nasty. So Dimitri, I know you're lurking, but I was watching one of your videos last night. Forget what it was called, but it had something to do with purchasing, or your brother purchasing some property. It was a pretty cool video. I think part of it is I just get road envy. I see people riding certain roads. I was like, man, that looks like that would be a very cool road to ride. Oh, darn it. Should have went earlier. Should have, would have, could have. All right, I still got it. Oh, that lady was digging deep. I hope she at least ate it. As I would have. I gotta figure out this quad lock. I don't recall it vibrating so much. It's got a bit of a rattle. Well, it feels good getting back out for a normal ride for me. You know, whew, man, there's a lot of cottonwood in here. What I mean by that is, you know, fully kitted up. We got a nice little tempo going. I took the flat pedals off the bike. So fully kitted here, got the shoes on, and 200 watts. I've been debating whether I want to put that gauge up or not. I know Tom runs it, and Matyash runs it. It looks pretty cool, but hello. It just seems like it's one more thing, one more piece of technology overlay to potentially go wrong. I mean, I think that day that I sprinted and did 1,325 watts, I don't know, that might look cool on the gauge to see. You know, gator skins as well as out on the road, and I can tell you I'm not a big fan of them for performance. And I realize they're not really a performance tire. They're made to be strong, durable, road hazard proof. But in cornering, it just feels like I'm rolling the corner on a piece of metal tubing. It just doesn't seem to want to stick in the turn to me. That's just me. I'm used to high performance tires that you essentially have to change after one season. But hey, they're on. I'm not really racing anymore. At least this season I don't intend to do any serious racing. Even if I go do those Tuesday night crits, That's not like really serious racing. I mean, even just like right back there, getting out of the saddle and trying to put some torque while the wheel is under slow movement, you can just hear the rubber like squealing on the asphalt. Like it's just not really sticking. So it's a bit unsettling for me. I don't think I've ever ran anything other than high performance tires on all my bikes. Even from when I switched from Michelin Pro 4s, I think they were Pro 4s, you know, that's a super soft tire. Then when I switched to Continental GP4000s, you know, same thing, it's a high performance tire, soft sticky rubber. You know, you're not going to get a lot of life out of it, but you want to talk about a tire that sticks and turns, it's a great tire. A lot of haze in the air today. We're still being impacted by all the wildfires around here. Really sucks. Boy, why do I feel like I'm huffing and puffing? I haven't been in my own altitude in so long. It's like, geez, I spend practically 2 weeks at near sea level and I come back to 5,000 feet and I like huffing and puffing. All right, so here we go. This is a new direction. I've never taken the stream in this direction before. So it's a fairly breezy day. So I got a pretty good headwind going on. So hopefully By the time we get to Bernalillo and we can hit the turnaround, the wind direction doesn't change on us and we can get a nice, very quick tailwind coming back home. Man, I got just one issue, and that is a slight saddle sore that seems to be in the beginning phases that are just ever so slightly making the ride uncomfortable. So, one exciting thing about today is I ordered a set of the Road Go, what do you call the Road Go Pro 2. So I got them mounted to the GoPro today. So we'll see how they hold up on the ride today. I mean, I didn't really have a lot of issues with the other set. I know the other set was about a $60 wireless microphone option that works really well. Great sound quality. The only problem was battery life. Now, to define that is if I did any streams greater than 4 hours, I was going to potentially run into battery life issues. Where they were rated up to 6, I wasn't quite getting that. Now, I don't do a whole heck of a lot of streams that are over 4 hours, so I think it's still a great option. You know, I might use it in the home gym perhaps, I don't know. But yeah, so I got a set of these Rode microphones, and I got the dual set, so I got 2 of them. Oh, good grief, this wind. You shake this up, shake it like a Polaroid. Yeah, this is a pretty good headwind, so I think it'll definitely be worth it. Now the problem with Albuquerque is it doesn't take much in time of day, temperature changes to completely change the wind. So I am completely crossing my fingers that when I get to Bernalillo, I got a tailwind coming back. So we'll see. No guarantees. So the bad part about the wind blowing this way, that means a lot of the smoke from the fire that's north of us will come this way. I mean, it looks pretty good right now. I mean, the mountain looks a bit hazy. The mountain being to my right. Or to the east, which I'm not going that direction today. Yep. Good grief. Man. I gotta make a quick little adjustment here. All right. Boy. There's a nice sized group over there. See if we know anybody. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I know. Look like Rodney and Noah. So over on my right is the Sandia Pueblo. And actually it's actually on both sides of the roads here. But the main Pueblo township you know, government, schools, everything is just over here on my right. Oh, good golly, I gotta sneeze. Sneeze, darn it, sneeze. Well, doing a good solid 230, 240 watts here into this headwind. That's not good. I heard something beeping in my backpack. So I hope nothing's shutting down. Man, the good thing is we're almost there. Doesn't look like it, but we're almost there. Oh my. I gotta make another quick little adjustment here. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to take care of that saddle sore if I'm gonna do any more riding this weekend. Alrighty, no worries. No problem. Yeah, so the Bernalillo sign is just up ahead there. That's the usual turnaround point. It's a pretty flat road, and there's actually a KOM too. Well, there's several KOMs. So there's an out and back, and then there's a one direction this way and one direction back the other way. KOMs. I think on one of them I'm currently sitting around second, third maybe. I don't remember which direction. But there's been a few fast boys that have done this one. If I am going to remotely try and take it, I'm going to have to plan the perfect day. Definitely be out here on the time trial bike. Alright, so the turnaround is right here, this welcome to Bernalillo sign. So you turn around. I'm not going to be able to turn around right away because there's a truck coming, so again, I'm not going for PR or anything today, so I'm not worried about it being precise. Alright, let me make a quick little short adjustment here. And we're going to get on it. Oh, please tell me I got a tailwind all the way back. That was just too much work coming the other direction for it not to be. Oh yeah, all right, I already feel like I need to get in big ring, so very well could be tailwind. It feels a little in my face right now. Quite disappointing. But it's like I said, you just wait. A little bit of temperature change can change the direction of the wind here. All right, there it goes. I think I feel it. Yeah, it's really hard to say right now. I mean, I'm definitely in the big ring, going a little faster, but it certainly doesn't feel like an ideal tailwind. Yep. So much for a tailwind. Yeah, the wind has totally changed directions on me. I don't know, maybe somewhere along here I'll feel like I'm actually getting a tailwind. Goodness gracious. Now, don't get me wrong, I think there's some remnants of a tailwind. As I am going faster, I'm pushing a little bigger gear. It just does not feel at all like a tailwind. Yeah, this sucks. You go all the way out this way, thinking you're gonna oppose the wind to have an easy ride home, and the wind just completely changes direction on you. It's typical. I should have just stayed in the city. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know why I'm trying to keep pounding, because I wish I could see a flag just to confirm in my head that the wind did change. These things are a little misleading here. I mean, it looks like it's blowing that way. I don't know. It doesn't feel like it. I tell you what, I go ride my bike for 2 weeks, nearly 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, down at sea level, come back to my altitude, and it just feels hard. Lesson learned. Stay above 5,000 feet elevation. Good grief. All right. Wouldn't be so bad if this saddle sore just wasn't bothering me right now. Good, man. That is all headwind. This wind had to just completely change directions on me. Good thing it's almost done. Oh man, oh man. Yeah, this thing's just rattling around. I need to figure out what's going on with this thing. I don't recall this quad lock being that loose. Well, my wife is off to Grand Canyon this morning. I don't know if her phone is off grid or what right now, but I sent her one text just telling her, you know, good morning, I love you. You got this. They were going to try to get a start at about 5 o'clock in the morning. So I'm sure they were up pretty early. I was up pretty early too. So I thought maybe I would hear from her on text, but let me just double check. No, that's my mom. So I think they were planning on trying to keep about a 10-hour pace, which is pretty darn fast. I believe there's a cutoff time. If I'm understanding correct, like if you're going to catch the back of your vehicles and things like that, there's a cutoff time. I can't remember what time she told me, but They need to be at that shuttle by a certain time to come, you know, for the drive all the way back around the other side of the Grand Canyon. I'll tell you, it sure is great to be home. You know, when I finished up my last audits in Denver, I had booked the hotel for that night, you know, thinking typical I would be exhausted by the end of the day and I'd just drive back the following morning. But I had already kind of determined ahead of time that I was going to check out of the hotel, and when I finished work at 4 or 5 o'clock, whatever time it was, I was going to go ahead and try to drive the 6 hours home, just to be at home and see my wife off before she headed out to go, you know, start driving out to the Grand Canyon. Well, it ended up being that I got to my facility really very early in the morning, and there were already a few pieces of equipment that had work done on them the night before. So essentially I was not waiting around for live equipment to audit. I could actually start auditing equipment. Well, what ended up happening is I ended up getting all my audits done by 10 o'clock. Like, oh, yeah, I got all my audits done by 10 o'clock. So I was on the road by 10:30. I didn't change clothes. I didn't start the stream. I just jumped in the dang truck and started driving home. I didn't fuel up. It was just go. Yeah, I just took off and didn't notify my wife. I wanted to be a complete surprise. So I was home by 4:30. 4:30, before she even got off of work. So I was quite excited to see her, although it didn't really show. I was just completely exhausted from 3 weeks of travel, that drive. So unfortunately for my wife, you know, it didn't seem like I was that enthused to be home. I was just like I was like a zombie, but deep down inside, I was just really thrilled to see her. In the end, I think she really appreciated that I got home to be with her and see her off for her big excursion this weekend. Hey there, OJ. Having a little trouble reading your name. I think that's what I read. My screen is a little bit glared up. But good morning to you. I'm just chatting away about my wife being off at the Grand Canyon early this morning with her best friend. Nothing more sinister than my initial O. OJ. Oh. OJ works. Well, welcome to the stream. 1995. I'm trying to gain perspective on that time frame. Where was I in 1995? I think I had just moved back. I was either just moved back from Chicago, back in Albuquerque, or I was momentarily in Cleveland, Ohio at that time. But I might have just been here. So OJ, are you a gamer, streamer, IRL? I got you, yeah. It's bold. Bold. Taking on those initials. Right? I got you, yeah. Well, if you haven't been around for a little bit, I've been kind of just bitching and moaning about how I rode north purposely to ride into a headwind, and so I could have a tailwind coming back, but the wind just completely changed directions on me. And then the bottom line is I'm probably being just a bit pathetic, and I don't know, I just think 3 weeks of traveling and being on the road at near sea level has made a bit of an impact on me, because now that I'm back up here at my usual elevation of 5,400 feet, everything just seems a bit harder. Yeah, it's exactly how it's felt. So I thought I was going to have a really fast ride coming back home from Bernalillo, but it didn't happen. Now, if I had left earlier in the morning like I had intended, I probably would have got the effects. But typical here, yeah, see, it's already almost 10:30. So by 11, the winds are, you know, the ground's heating up, winds are shifting. So you said morning, so what part of the, I'm going to take it you're in the U.S. Well, you could be in Canada. What part of the world are you from? I think I almost said that kind of insultingly. Oh, you're a Zwifter, I missed that. Gotcha, okay. Well, I'll definitely need to come follow you. I'm big on the Zwift community. Haven't been on Zwift here in a little while, since the weather's gotten nice. But definitely, my wife and I, we both both is Zwift. Oh, really? Here in the UK. Oh, the Zwift streams, okay. Yeah, I generally, what I do is I'll pop in on the Zwift community once in a while and just look for anyone that's new to follow. Now, I haven't done that in a while because I've been doing so many IRL streams, but I generally try to go in there, keep following Zwifters to keep building that community. Catch a little draft off this truck. Yeah, he pulled away too fast. And I just don't quite have the power in my legs this morning. All right, come on. Come on, people, I want to go left. I want to go left. You know what? I may have to. Nope. Darn it. I think I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm just gonna go under the bridge. Screw it. All right, y'all. Slight detour. I really wanted to go left here, but boy, oh boy, the traffic's just too heavy. So I'm just gonna go around. It's going to be a bit congested over here because this is where everybody parks over here to go ride their bikes. Yeah, I think I'll be back up and ready here by tomorrow. We'll see. I'm definitely going to go ride tomorrow. And I got to look at the race calendar. I hope that there's a race on Tuesday night. So if all goes well, I should be streaming another race on Tuesday night. So that'll be fun. It's been a while since I've been able to do a racing stream. All right, do I really want to go all the way this way or not? I tell you what, I'm just going to take the path. I don't care if there's too many people here or not. Or maybe not. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about it. Didn't quite want to go this way, but
I started weightlifting when I wasn't.
yeah, I'm not sure what time that is for you, but yeah, you'd probably be asleep. It happens at, let's see, I think 5 o'clock in the evening here. So I'm guessing you're saying it's going to be sleepy time. So let me think about this here for a sec. So you said good morning, based on my clock. So yeah, okay, I get it. The whole thing is starting to. Oh yeah, you're midnight. Oh, you need to. Well, believe me, it won't be that exciting. It's not even a second race, more underground. A lot of the local people getting together just to race, and so it's not even a official USAC, U.S. Cycling Federation sort of race. I tend to not go there with, you know, taking it entirely serious. You know, I do go in there, I do race hard.
Passing on you.
But it's all fun. 7 up on me, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, so yeah, because I'm coming up on 10:30. Yeah, I get it. I do know one thing. I've been seeing a few people streaming and such, and a few people that I follow on Twitter. You guys have some pretty nice riding out there. Sketch as well. Sketchy. There's one person I follow. What is her name? What does she go by? The skirted cyclist or something like that. Female, but she is always posting these videos where the traffic is just like either closing in on her, they're like just grazing her elbow, just like seems like no respect. I don't know, that just could be where she's at. In my opinion, from what I see on those videos, what looks like clearly marked bike lanes, but it just seems like it's like video after video after video on Twitter where they're coming over, they're riding the line, they're closing her off. Oh my gosh, my foot is trying to cramp. Why is my foot cramping? Ah, stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Oh, good grief. Oh. Man, I just stood up back there and now my foot is trying to cramp. Looks like they're fishing for crawdads over here. Yep, crawdads fishing. They're gonna have some great lunch today. All right, well, I am getting closer to home here, so oh well, oh, that lavender. Boy, you leave your home state and city for 3 weeks and stuff is completely grown. That all these lavender fields are Well, they're not mature, but man, they are filled. What am I drinking right now? This is, goodness gracious, what is this stuff? Give me a moment to think about it. Because I bought some. I normally make my own, okay? So, but I was traveling for 3 weeks and I didn't want to deal with carrying all this stuff to make my own. So, this is scratch. That's what it is. It's scratch. But I usually make my own, just use salt, sea salt, and lemon and lime juice is what I usually put in mine. Yeah, scratch light, I think that's what it was. I bought a pack of the lime and a pack of orange. But normally what I do is I keep bottles of concentrated lemon and lime juice. Of course, table sugar, just regular sugar, and regular salt. And so for a bottle of this size, depending on the ride, the intensity, you know, what I'm doing, I'm probably going to do like 2 to 3 tablespoons of sugar. Do about a half tablespoon of salt. And usually squeeze a good amount of lime juice in. It ends up being about a quarter cup or so. And then I also mix in 1 packet of Axio. What gives me the caffeine. Got you, understood. 60 grams of carbs an hour. Yeah, I'm not sure. I have to look at, I actually have a chart that I use that my coach gave me a while back that tells me exactly like what you're talking about. Lets me know exactly how many carbs I need to take in per hour. And it's actually got zones on it too, so depending on what zone I am in, obviously changes the amount of carbs per hour. Yeah, so you have a coach as well. Yeah, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's about taking in the right amount of fuel for the level of effort you're doing, whether it's training or a race, Yeah, I don't know why my foot is trying to cramp though. Hopefully nobody saw that. Sour Patch Kid, yeah. My wife and I, we're usually keeping our back pockets full of gummies, for sure. All right, everyone, I'm coming up on one more street, which is the usual place I tend to shut down because obviously I don't want to take you all straight up to my home. Let's see here. Clear, 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 clear. Oh. All right. Oh. So I usually stop right up here at the ditch. This ditch up here is an irrigation ditch that feeds a lot of the farms over here in the northern Rio Grande Valley. So it's usually a good place for me to stop because it's a good mile and a half away from my house. It gives me an opportunity to get home. Alrighty, I'm gonna stop up here. Well, there's even a little bit of water in them today. Oh, I'm gonna stop right on over here like I normally do. Yeah, so these are the ditches here that feed a lot of the farms all through here. Now these channels are all over this northern Rio Grande Valley because this is a huge farming community out here. Now you have places like where obviously there's no more farm here. Somebody constructed a new home right over here, a beautiful home. So the gate over there, people would usually just come, put their handle on the thing, open up the floodgate, and flood their farm there. So that's how that works. But alrighty, well, I'm gonna go ahead, start shutting the stream down here. Thank you, OJ, for stopping by and chatting with me. And anyone else is sitting back there lurking, I hope you enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I will more than likely be out again. Now, I'm going to save that surprise that I have that I'm purchasing today. I think I already kind of gave a little indication of what it is, but I got a guy driving in from Santa Fe, New Mexico. He's going to bring by a bike for me to look at, and I've already got the cash. I already planned to buy it. It's going to need a few modifications to get it up to where I would like it to be, but I'll probably post the pictures on my Instagram, and we'll show you what it is here, hopefully in the next couple of weeks here. Pretty excited about it, really excited about this purchase. So, alrighty, yep, I'm a big tease man. What can I say? All right, everyone. Thanks for stopping in. I'm going to just shut this stream down. We'll see.